What if your 401k, your savings account, your mortgage, what if it's all built on a lie? A lie the White House knows is about to blow up, but they can't tell you. The US government just made a fatal mistake. In 2022, they showed the entire world their kill switch. They froze $300 billion of Russia's money with a click of a button. And now, China is building a shield and a weapon to make the US dollar completely worthless. This isn't a 10-year forecast. This is happening right now, and the media is completely silent. This is the dollar glitch they are desperately trying to hide. Welcome back to Dollar Glitch, the only channel telling you the truth about the secret financial war being waged against your wallet. Let's get right into it. That $300 billion kill switch on Russia, that wasn't a show of strength. It was the single stupidest mistake in US financial history. Why? Because it sent a terrifying message to every other country on Earth. If your reserves are in dollars, they're not your reserves, they're ours. And if you step out of line, we will take them. So what did China, India, Brazil, and Saudi Arabia do? They started dumping US Treasuries. They're selling our debt. Why does this matter to you in Ohio or Texas or California? Because the entire American lifestyle, our cheap gas, our cheap goods on Amazon, our low interest rates, our massive military, it's all funded by the world needing to buy our debt. What happens when they stop? This is where the real story begins. China isn't just selling our paper, they're buying real money. For the last 2 years, the People's Bank of China has been buying more gold than any other entity in history. Publicly, they're not even hiding it, they are bragging about it. It's a signal, a warning. But they're not just buying it, they're building a weapon with it. They created their own gold market, the Shanghai Gold Exchange, or SGE. Why is this a big deal? Because it bypasses New York and London, the two cities that have been rigging the paper price of gold for decades. The SGE deals in one thing: real, physical metal. While American experts on TV tell you gold is a pet rock, China is cornering the market on the one asset that has been money for 5,000 years. And they're using it to set a trap. If you can already feel that your grocery bill is out of control and that something is deeply wrong with the system, do me a favor and smash that like button. It tells the YouTube algorithm to push this warning out to more people. Now listen closely. This is the part the media will never report. China has gathered its allies, the BRICS nations, Brazil, Russia, India, South Africa, and now Saudi Arabia. And they've made them a deal that will dollar. They are building something called the Gold Corridor. Think of it this way. For 50 years, the dollar has been the exclusive club everyone had to join to buy oil or trade. China just built a new, better club right next door with an open bar. And the bouncer is a block of solid gold. Here's the deal China is offering. Use our currency, the yuan, to trade with us. And if you ever get nervous, if you ever doubt the value of our paper, you can walk into one of our new, decentralized vaults in Hong Kong or Dubai or any of our partner countries, and you can swap that yuan for physical gold, instantly. This gives China's currency something the US dollar lost in 1971. Trust. Our dollar is backed by, what? The full faith and credit of the US government? A government with $35 trillion in debt? It's backed by trust me, bro. China's new system is backed by gold. Which one would you choose? This is the definition of the financial secret war I created this channel to expose. If you want to stay ahead of these moves, if you want to protect your family from what's coming, you need to subscribe to Dollar Glitch right now and hit that notification bell. You will not hear this on CNBC. But it gets worse. There is a final nail in the dollar's coffin, a ticking time bomb. It's a boring sounding name, but it's the most terrifying acronym in finance. HQLA. High quality liquid asset. Right now, the only real collateral for the entire multi-quadrillion-dollar global financial system is US Treasuries, our debt. It's the plumbing. It's the only reason the dollar is still king. But the bankers in Europe already caved. Under the new Basel III rules, they've already reclassified gold as a Tier 1 asset, making it just as good as cash on a bank's balance sheet. The next step is HQLA. China is forcing this move. And when gold officially becomes an HQLA, countries will no longer need US Treasuries to borrow, to lend, or to build their infrastructure. They can just use gold. What do you think happens to the value of your 401k when the entire world starts dumping its US debt? all at once. This isn't a glitch, it's an exploit, and it evaporates the demand for the dollar overnight. And when no one wants our debt, interest rates on your mortgage, your credit card, your car loan, they don't just go up, they explode. This is the end game. So what does this mean for you, the average American just trying to get by? First, your 401k is in critical danger. That safe 60-40 portfolio, that 40% in safe bonds, that's US Treasuries. You are holding the very asset the rest of the world is dumping. It's a trap. Second, the US is cornered. The White House knows this is happening. Their only move left is to compete. They can't win with gold. China has been planning this for decades. So the US has to counter with its strength, technology. This is why they are suddenly rushing to regulate stablecoins. This is why they're talking about a digital dollar. They have to create a competing digital system. We are splitting into two worlds right before your eyes. One, China's world, backed by physical, hard money, gold. Two, the US world, backed by digital, programmable money. It's a battle for the very idea of what money is, and this transition will be chaos. It will mean hyperinflation for the dollar as its dominance fades. It will mean a massive, violent repricing of real assets, gold, silver, land, commodities, and yes, Bitcoin. And here is the sickest part of the trap. While China builds its new system on real assets, the experts and politicians here in the US are still telling you to buy the dip in your 60-40 portfolio. Why? Because they need you to be the last fool holding the bag. They are the gatekeepers of a dying system. While they publicly tell you that gold is a pet rock and Bitcoin is magic internet money, they are quietly front-running you. They are using your dollars, the ones you traded your life for, to buy up all the real assets, leaving you with the worthless paper. This isn't a financial reset. It's the biggest heist in human history, and it's happening in broad daylight. This is the dollar glitch in its final form. It's not just a flaw in the code. It's malicious code written to transfer your wealth, your hard work, your children's future, directly into their pockets. They are literally building a digital cage with programmable money, the digital dollar, to lock you in while they escape into the world of hard assets like gold. You have a choice right now in this transition. Are you going to stay trapped in their paper system? Or are you going to wake up and move your wealth outside their control? This isn't financial advice. This is a survival guide. And make no mistake, this chaos and hyperinflation is not an accident. It is policy. The Federal Reserve and the White House need to inflate away the $35 trillion in debt. They have to devalue your savings to zero. This violent repricing is the cover story for the greatest rug pull in history. They're not trying to save the dollar. They are sacrificing it. And they are sacrificing you along with it. The dollar glitch is here. China didn't just find a bug. They built an exploit. They are using gold to trap the dollar and end its 50-year reign. This is the biggest story of our lifetime, and you are living through it. So I have to ask you, what are you doing to prepare? Are you betting on China's gold plan? Or do you think the US will win with digital money? Let me know your endgame plan in the comments below. As always, if you got any value from this, smash that like button and subscribe to Dollar Glitch for more truths they won't tell you. Stay safe, stay protected. I'll see you in the next one.